Hello, you guys. Hello. Hi. Give me a moment. I'm trying to get my little tripod together. Yeah, see my little tripod. Actually, I'm home. Where's my other tripod? I'll just use this one. Mm, yeah, I'll just use this one. Because, oh, wait. Back off. And there we are. Hello. Let me fix it. Okay. Is that good? Okay. Hello, you guys. I am home. And these glasses are strong. I think my prescription is strong. It is after midnight. We've been at the hospital all day. They literally just released us. Probably like maybe like at 10:30. Left at 11. It's a long day. A long day. They literally, yeah, we were in there forever. So anyway, we're home now, and I didn't even get to see Dub. He sleep, and he leaves early in the morning. So remember I told y'all about not getting to see each other. We just don't get to see each other now. But next week he does come home a day earlier than usual. So I should get to see him a little bit next week. So um, that'll be good. But yeah, my daughter's birthday is next week, and she'll be in the hospital during her birthday. But hey, Juan, hi, how are you? Don't forget to like the live, please, if you don't mind, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Just kind of giving y'all a little update, I guess. Um, I did say so. Did I have a good Easter? I mean, it was okay. We were in the hospital, but what they did do was they had an Easter egg hunt at the hospital. So my daughter did get to go out and into the hall. They had eggs all over the place. So overnight, I was in and out the hospital room. Hey, Mekla fan. Hi. Don't forget to tap the like button. I see 12 people in here right now. If you don't mind, please like the live and consider subscribing. But hi, how are you guys? And so I was in and out the room last night, and I was like, I started seeing eggs all over the place. And I was like, I think they're going to do an Easter egg hunt. You know, just, context clues. And so, but the thing was, nobody ever said anything. So when I would go in and out the room, I still saw the eggs. So I'm like, okay, they haven't done it yet. But then one of the nurses came in the room and she was like, did anybody tell you guys they were going to do an Easter egg hunt? And I was like, no. I said, I had a feeling, but I didn't know for sure because, let me see if I could do it. Hopefully don't mess up the live. Um, but I said I had a feeling because I saw eggs and she was like, yeah, we're going to do it. I was like, so when is it? She was like, we're going to do it at 11:30. And that's like in 10 minutes. Okay. So my daughter had just got breakfast. And so she was like, I really don't want to do it because I want to eat my food. And I was like, just get up and do it, for a little bit. If any of your food gets cold, I'll heat it up. So she got dressed, not dressed. I just had her put on some pants and we closed up her gown, so she could be presentable when she left the room. And she found eggs. It wasn't hard at all. They really had them all over the place. But the sad part was, she thought there was gonna be like a whole bunch of candy in there, and it wasn't. It was mostly um, toys, like stickers and stuff like that. So she was a little disappointed, but it was about the fun of it. So, getting her out the room is like close to impossible. I'm home and I'm getting my Snapple. Oh my god, I love Snapple. If Snapple sees this, definitely send up my
Front
favorite is Fruit
door.
Punch.
Entry sensor
Okay.
open.
hmm Fruit Punch is my favorite Snapple. So if you ever see this Snapple and you want to, do a collab, definitely send it in the email. You never know. And if you build it, they will come. Okay. Um, that's alcohol. No, it's a fruit drink. Um, yeah, it's a juice drink. I should put it like that. So supposedly all natural, but it's so good. It's like one of my favorite drinks. I've I've had to cut back a little bit, of course, but I still love it. So good. I do not know how I'm still tired. I freaking slept all day. First off, I was up all night because I slept throughout the day Saturday. So I was up all night Saturday night, and then I finally go to sleep. I got up, went and got breakfast. Then I ordered my daughter breakfast, and I went back to sleep. I woke up, went to work out, came back, ordered lunch, ate, went back to sleep. Woke up again, and I was like completely thrown off because I was just like, I woke up. It was funny because I woke up and it was like seven something, and I just kind of jumped up and I'm like, "What time is it?" And I looked on my phone. And it was like 7:19, I think, and I was like, "We're still here?" Like, so I looked around the room and I'm like, "We're still at the hospital,"
Front door.
but I see my
Entry
daughter.
sensor open.
She wasn't in the bed, and I didn't see her IV machine no more. So it was just like, "Oh well, they unhooked her." I'm like, "So, where's she at?" And did they just let me sleep? Like, what is going on? I was still thrown off. But then I heard this beeping, and I was just like, 'cause I was like, dang, they didn't unhooked her, they done took the machine out of here and everything. Nobody woke me up. Then I heard this beeping from the bathroom, and I called my daughter, and I was like, hey, are you okay? She was like, yeah. I said, is your machine done? And she was like, yeah. It's like, okay, so that's why it's beeping. And then she was coming out, and I said, why are we still here? I was like, well, I guess it's time to go, because our machine was beeping, saying that it was done. We still was there for 3.5 more hours. Oh, outrageous. You have your shorts still too, or just you still have your shorts still, or you just got your gown?
I have my shirt. I have my shorts.
Are they on?
No,
Okay. You put on your basket.
no.
Where they at?
And my pillow.
Why you leave? So anyway, consider liking the live, you guys. Greatly appreciate it. Thumbs up, please. Also consider subscribing. So anyway, then she comes out, and then they come in because the machine's beeping and blah 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 blah. So she was like, "All right, well, we just got a little bit left to go. We got a flush, blah 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 blah, and then we'll get you out of here." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So you're just sitting there. For by this time, if I knew it was gonna be 3 more hours, I could have ordered her dinner, but I didn't know that. So we just sitting here yip yapping and talking, whatever. Let the time go by. Sorry, y'all. And then she says, "Oh, it looks like they might have put a little bit too much left in the bag, or sometimes they do that just to make sure it flushes well. So it's gonna be like another hour." And by this time it's like almost 9. I'm like, "Okay, all right." So well, the cafeteria's still open. So she was hungry, so it's like, "I'll go get you something to eat since we missed dinner because I thought we was gonna be leaving." So anyway, hold on. Okay, no, go turn off. Okay. Um. So anyway, I go get dinner, go get her something to eat, and then we come back and we just kind of chilling out. I started packing up. I asked them to, bring me the bags, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And so I start packing up the room. And she comes in, she gets released and stuff. And then by then, like I said, it's like 10:30, 10:45. And yeah, so we finished packing up. My daughter uh, changed into her clothes, and she made some type of video, whatever.
Mhm.
Wasn't paying no type of attention, so she wasn't even packing up her own stuff. I'm just like, hello, can we get out of here? So then, of course, she get her stuff together, and I always double, triple, quadruple check the room or whatever. I put up all our stuff, and then we leave. So we come home, and I'm a little upset with Dub, just a little, but I'm almost positive. I wish I could record this so y'all can see if I'm right or wrong. But I kind of sent him a joke without him knowing it was a joke, and he just stopped responding to me. I told him, cause I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" Because I called him and he didn't answer, so I messaged him and he responded. So I'm like, how'd it work? But anyway, because if you can respond to a message, you should have. And like I called you like 2 minutes before, you should have responded to that. But maybe you had your phone at the time and that does happen. But why didn't you call me back before I messaged you? Whatever. So anyway, then he's like, how are you doing? Or what you doing or whatever. I was like, well, we're stranded on the side of the road and I'm waiting for AAA because I'm running out of gas. Um, so that's how things are going basically. And then he just stopped responding. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you looking at me? You weren't? Yes, you were.
Mhm.
Yes, you were. I saw you looking straight at me.
Mhm.
Why are you laughing then?
Cause
Cause what?
I'm watching the video.
Cause you was looking straight at me.
I'm
Huh?
watching the video.
Looking straight at me. So anyway, so then he didn't respond. I'm like, hello. He still didn't respond. So I'm like, hello. Cause I'm like, you don't respond to that? To like your girl and her daughter like on the side of the road waiting for AAA because she run out of gas. You don't respond. And then so I start thinking, maybe he just put the phone down, trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just put the phone down and started getting ready and he was gonna come to see about us. But then I'm like, even then you should call and be like, put it on speaker and be like, hey, where you at? What's going on? I'm getting ready now. Like, where y'all at? Blah blah blah, something like that. Or how come you didn't call me? Like, why would you sit there for like 2 hours? Something, nothing. So then I'm like, well, late April Fool's joke. We're still here though, so that sucks. Just in case he was doing something, trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. And he still never responded. Like, I didn't hear back from him no more. That was it. He didn't be like, oh, well, I'm glad that you were joking and everything's okay. Never had a phone call. I expected a phone call. I expected an urgent message, something. I didn't get nothing. So I'm a little perturbed. And even if he knew or thought I was joking, how come he didn't respond no more? He like didn't say nothing. He ain't be like, yeah, right, cool plan. Nothing. Nothing. Now this is one or two things that I think that he's gonna say or do. One, he was tired and he passed out. Or two, basically the same thing. He had already took his medicine and he passed out. I don't believe it though. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But yeah, I was just like, that's kind of rude. Like, why wouldn't you check on me? You're supposed to be my dude or whatever. Shouldn't you check and make sure I'm okay, find out what's going on? Or like I said, at least be like, why you play too much? Something. He didn't say nothing else. Nothing. Y'all explain that to me. Explain that to me. Granted, yes, I was joking, but he didn't know that. And like I said, even still, say something, or even after all that ha ha funny joke, like something. But like I said, just to, hey crazy kid, how are you? But like I said, just to thank you for whoever hit the like button, I appreciate it. But like I said, just in case it wasn't true, or even if you thought I was joking, why would you stop responding completely? He said nothing else. And why be mad? Like, there's nothing to be mad about. If you got mad, I don't know. I haven't seen her talk to him today. By the time I got home, I assumed he was asleep. I didn't even go to the room because I just assumed he sleep. He got to get up really early in the morning. But come on now, come on now. And then, okay, this is the other part of it. So I sent like hello, hello, and like nothing. Then, like I said happy or happy. What I say? Late April Fools. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And then he still never said nothing. But I saw he saw that message like 30 minutes later. So even then, why wouldn't you still say something? So you saw it. But it's whatever. Hey Juliet. Thank you for coming. Sad honestly. I feel the same. I feel the same. But like I said, he's gonna excuse it. This is one thing that he's like really, really good at. He's really good at excusing when he misses something or when he doesn't understand something. He's like, I'm tired. So, oh babe, you know I'm tired. I've been working all day or I ain't got no sleep. It's always something. And it's like, bruh, I be tired too. Like, I've been tired too. And I still don't be as absent minded as you be. Granted, we're all different, but that can't be an excuse all the time. Every single time. You're like, well, I'm tired. Maybe I'm tired when he ain't paying attention and I said something and he didn't hear me and I have to repeat myself. Well, I'm tired. I didn't hear that. I'm tired. It's so funny. And it's like, stop excusing it. You just weren't listening. Just call it what it is. Because as much as you use I'm tired, I didn't call on already that you weren't paying attention. So just say that. Anyway, y'all, I came home to two packages. I didn't expect two packages. Actually, I kind of forgot. So I have some ads I have to do, or what would I call that? UGC maybe, because I'm trying to get my UGC on. So hopefully that works. I gotta look over the requirements and see how it works. I'm super excited, super excited. I didn't I didn't put our channel on here, but I probably should. I probably should. I think I told y'all that I'm an affiliate on TT, so I do all my stuff over there. I need to start a new IG for this type of stuff. Cause the IG that I have now, mm, nah, I don't know. I want to start fresh. So, so yeah. So I got this jelly bomb I gotta do. I also got a thing from PNG. This is uh my first like UGC. So I'm like super excited about that. Wait, where'd that stuff go? Did I put that in the refrigerator? I think I did. Um. So yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see about that. I've been thinking about Fortnite the whole weekend. So if y'all don't know, I like recently got into Fortnite, and so thank you for being here. Whoever's here, so the one person who's in here right now, please don't forget to like the live. Also, if you watch us on replay, please like, comment, and subscribe as well. Um, my name is Hunnie, and I am. We're doing a channel about our authentic lives, and we're trying to grow. And since things are kind of chaotic right now, I really can't do videos, so I'm starting to do lives a little more. Because lives are content too. It's just easier. I don't have to edit and stuff like that. Now, see, that's my hospital bracelet. We just got back, so I gotta get some scissors and cut it off. and I'll get my new green jacket in 5 days. So, well, technically four because it's after midnight, so it's Monday. So anyway, I guess the sad part is we will be in the hospital for my daughter's birthday. Um, but I switched my class, so I don't go on Saturday, and then I switched my class to Wednesday so I can get that out the way. That's been annoying, but it's the last weekend one. It's been fun. I actually was just thinking, like, why are we ending in April? But that's because the tax season is about to be over, April 15th. So if you have not filed your taxes, make sure you file your taxes. You have, mm, what's today, the 6th? So you, well, yeah, no, it's the 6th. So you have 9 days left. 9 days to file your taxes. So make sure that you file. But um, one thing I know that I didn't used to know once upon a time, I knew this before this class, but you don't have to file every year. You file every 2 years. So, um, uh, or even like three, I think you can file your taxes together. If you get something back or if you get earned income credit, I think you have to do that every 2 years or you lose the money. If you would have got it back, they will not still give it to you. I think it's after 2 years. So you do have to file every 2 years if you get the EIC. But if not, then 2 to 3, and you're still good. Just bring all your stuff. Make sure one reason why people do it every year is because they don't want to risk losing their W-2 and all that stuff. Because losing it and trying to get it again after, especially like if you left the job or something like that, or if you work somewhere else or you moved, it can be a little bit more challenging to get it again unless you have everything set up online, like if you have like ADP or something like that, or if your employer is online digital, um, then you don't really have to worry about it too much. But anyway, that's enough for my spiel. I was running out of there. I was running out of there. Saturday, I even took my I don't want to say necklace, my little name tag and stuff. But it's okay, it's mine anyway, and I'm gonna take it Wednesday anyway. So, but yeah, it was really fun. I want to do it again. I want to keep doing it because I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So I do think it's something that I want to continue doing, and it's free because you're volunteering. So it's free for you to learn. They give you all the materials, and you just give your time. Now, if you're in school, then it's it's still free, but you get credit for it. But if you're not in school, like you can still do it. It's just a free service. So you basically just volunteering your time to help these people, low income people and things of that nature who, it's just a little bit of time because you're dealing with people who are novices and then they check your information to make sure it's right. It can take a little bit longer, but at least it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like H&R Block might be 20, 30 minutes, but it's like $400 or $500 too. And then what if you don't get no money back? Then you still owe them $400 or $500. So it actually is like a benefit because say for one you do get money back, it's all yours. And then say you don't get money back, then you owe them for that service, and that sucks. Plus 500 of your earned money. Mm-mm. No, thank you. And even TurboTax is getting ridiculous. TurboTax used to be free. They're not. I don't think they're even free anymore. They charge for everything now, but it's still cheaper than H&R Block. All right, y'all. That's it. It's almost 30 minutes, and I don't want to keep y'all any longer. So, y'all to know that we are home finally. I hope everybody had a very happy Easter or or Resurrection Sunday, whatever you call it, or how your respective religion and faith and things of that nature. So, hopefully, all is well. And I will see y'all in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to tap the like button if you wouldn't mind, please. And also consider subscribing. We'd be glad to have you here. Have a great day.